Guys know the urgency. They know we didn't start well like we wanted to, and they know OU's a team that's being talked about as a contender for the national championship. So we got our hands full, but we're excited about the challenge and the way they've been practicing. I expect them to play well. They've been focused, and that's the biggest thing you look at. Are they sharp in practice, and are they handling the game plan well, and do they have confidence in the game plan? And today's a big day for that. You do some things on Monday, you do some things on Tuesday, and then you throw them out and clean everything up Wednesday. And today you should start to see exactly what you hope to see on Saturday. Coach Royal always said, Chuck, that you have to be careful not to play this game on Tuesday. And in some years, I think we have. So I have not felt that this week. I think they know that it's a long week and it's a very important game, and they know that they don't need to be ready to play on Tuesday. I thought we had good practice yesterday, but it wasn't like they were ready to play yesterday. The biggest thing that has happened the last 2 years is they've run the ball and we haven't. They've forced turnovers and we haven't. We're -6 in the turnover ratio with them the last 2 years, and you just can't do that. And that's usually because a team's more physical than you are, and that's what they've been. When you go back and study it, the second quarter has been a killer. I mean, that's when we've been out of the game. The first quarter hadn't been as bad as the second. But I think it's a long game with momentum changes, and you can't get too high or too low, but we do need to do a better job of getting after it early. We've got to protect the ball. We can't have the turnovers that we've had. They've taken balls out of our arms and run them back. They've slapped balls out of our hand and picked them up and run them back for touchdowns. And we can't be in a position where we're sloppy with the ball, and we also can't be in a position where they can just knock it out of our hands and run back for a touchdown. We've got to take care of the football much better than we have. I think it continues to improve each week. The biggest issue we've got right now is the linebackers playing consistently well, and that's something that Greg has just really gone back and worked on the fundamentals and the fundamentals and the fundamentals. And last week we discussed it a little bit on Monday, but we either got out of our pass rush lane some, or we ran by the quarterback, and you can't do either. And if that happens with Blake Bell, then you're going to have problems, because he can eat us up just like Sam Richardson did. Teams are different, years are different, and that's just you go back and study this game. We've won 4 of the last 8. You'd have thought we'd never won one. So we also talked to them about the history of this game and streaks that have been caused. And Coach Royal said it the best, and I think it was 04. I said, Coach, when do you stop streaks? And he said, when you're good enough and you decide you're tired of hearing it and hearing about it. And that's, I know our guys are tired of hearing about it, and hopefully they'll be good enough.